Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm just going to show you really quick how I set up my GoPro so it records all day while I'm fishing. And I don't have to switch the batteries, I don't have to worry about missing the shot, and I really don't have to worry about my camera at all. I pretty much set it, turn it on, and it records all day long. I do kayak tournaments, and those are usually 7-8 hours long, and I record the whole thing, and never had a GoPro die on me during that. So I'm going to show you what I do, and hopefully this will help you guys out, make it a little bit easier for you. I got two different cameras here. One's a Hero 3, one's a Hero 4. And everything in this video, guys, is going to be linked in the top of the description, so you don't have to go searching for it. It'll be right in the description. You can just click on it. It'll take you right to Amazon. You can check it out. It's the exact stuff that I have right here. So the first thing you're going to need, you can see it's already on this GoPro here. It's the battery BacPac. I'm sure you've all heard of that. It's just the extra battery, so double the battery life of your GoPro. But we're not really using it for that. We're using it because of this extra port that it has on the side right here. If you can see that. There's an extra port right there, and that's really the only reason we want this. We don't really care about this adding extra battery life because I'll show you why in a minute. But when you get the GoPro, it has this mini USB port down here that you can plug, that you can charge it with, or you can plug your computer into. And it's the same port that's on this. So once we put this battery BacPac on, plug that in, now we've got two of those ports. And we want those because one is going to run the microphone because we want to have good audio, and the other one is going to run an external battery BacPac, and that's going to make your GoPro run all day long without dying. So you'll need that. Both of these have this on right now. Second, you can choose a few different kinds of mics. The one I started out with, which actually works really well, is this Ceramonic, I believe is how you pronounce it. It just plugs right in to the GoPro, and I'll show you what it looks like. It just plugs right in like that, and if you have it on a chesty, it's pretty much perfect location for talking. So that's one option for a microphone. The other mic that I really like is the lapel microphone, and I've got two of them here. And I use these in the rain and everything, guys. So I have one that's kind of beat up in my rain mic. It's got tape on it and stuff. And then I got one that's I can use if that one's having issues. But this is what the end of it looks like. Just got the windscreen on there, and it's got this little clip on here, so you can clip it right on your chesty or on your shirt or whatever you want to clip it to, on your kayak somewhere. And then you're going to need a power bank, and I've used 4 or 5 different ones, and this is the one that's worked the best for me so far. There's a little bit more money, not a lot. It's definitely better quality. You can just feel the quality is a little bit better, and it works a lot better too. It lasts quite a bit longer. So I'll link this. This is linked in the description. It's Vinsic. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. VINSIC power bank, and it's a 20,000 milliamp hour, and it's a 5-volt, 1.5 amp, and that's what you want to run the GoPro. That's what GoPro recommends for a battery bank. Of course, you can buy the actual GoPro brand battery bank, but I think that's fairly expensive. This one's a lot cheaper. I like using the actual waterproof housing because I go out when it's raining sometimes. I go out when it's crappy weather, and I'm wading in the river. I could get it splashed on, could fall in the water and get it wet. So I use the waterproof housing and I modify it so it's not 100% waterproof, but it keeps the rain and spray and stuff like that off. And if I took a really quick dunk underwater, it'd probably be alright. So I'll show you what I've done with this. Basically, you're going to need to get this back door extension because you're going to have the battery BacPac on there, so it needs to be a little bit longer. And that just clips right on. And then what I did is I just took a drill bit. You can probably see I drilled 2 holes where those 2 plugs are that we need to get access to. Stick the 4 in there, and then you can see where those plugs are. They line it up with the holes that I drilled. You can just take a Sharpie, take a circle, draw it around where the plugs are, take your GoPro out and pop a few holes in there with a drill bit. And so we'll take my mic. The mic will go in this first one here. So that fits right in there. And then the power one will plug in the back on the BacPac. So that's what that looks like. And if it's going to be really nasty out, kind of rainy and crappy, I bring electrical tape with me, and I just wrap it around this whole thing right here until it seals up against that, just to keep the rain out. I'm going to take the battery bank here, plug that in. There's a plug for it right here, and your power cord goes right into it. And the other thing I like about this battery bank is it tells you what percentage you have left of battery, and you can tell when it's charged. So this says it's 75%, and I used it all day the other day. So that's plugged in. You can see the lights on the camera, so it says it's charging. And now you can turn your camera on, and you can see the battery bar on there. It's flashing like it's charging, and that's what you want. And when you start recording, depends on which GoPro you have, but when you start pressing the record button, with the 4 I've noticed it stops flashing and it just turns solid, which is fine. It's still charging, and then when you stop recording it starts flashing again, but it is charging the whole time. And I'm just going to show you guys how I wear this. See if I can get a better angle here. I've actually added this. My mom actually made this. Shout out to my mom. She made this bag to put the battery in. So if you know about somebody that sews, just give them this battery here. Tell them to make a little bag for it that'll hook to a belt. Just slide it right on there. So I've got that on. This is my bag here that my battery goes in. Kind of just hangs right there. Fits pretty good. Plug the cable into it. Velcros it shut there. So that's sitting right on my side. Then I wrap my cord around my back so it's out of the way, and plug it right into the camera. See, the red light's on, should be. And then I take my mic, plug my mic in, and this is my crappy mic, so it's got a whole bunch of junk hanging off from it, and I just clip this right on my strap, and then you can just start recording. This is out of the way. There's not a lot of weight to it. You can see the cable goes around the back. Probably tighten that up a little bit, but so that's how that works. And this thing, I'm not even sure how long this will last, but this battery, like I said, I used it for about 4 hours last weekend, this battery, and it's at 75%, so that thing will last probably a couple days without even charging it. So you guys don't have to actually use this with the GoPro Chesty. You can use it with you know, whatever mount that you want. You can clip it on the edge of your boat. You can see here I got it clipped on my kayak with a boom mount, and I just run the cable down the boom, and I put my battery BacPac right in my crate, my milk crate in the back of the kayak. If it's raining, I'll put it in a bag, or I'll stick it in my dry storage, and I just have a really long USB cable that runs to the up to the camera. So it's probably about a 10-foot cable, and I just coil up the extra if there is any.
Oh, that's a big fish. Oh my god, that's a salmon. Look at that fish, guys. Look at it.
But yeah, guys, I hope that makes sense. I kind of went over that a little quick, but that was the point of this video. I wanted to be sort of quick and just maybe give you guys a couple tips on what you can do. And if you have any questions, let me know. shoot me a comment. And like I said before, everything that you need for this setup here, the battery, the mic, the backpack, the chesty, everything, this is all in the top of the description. All the links are right there. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and thanks for watching, guys. See you later.